Okay, all right. Good morning. Today is October 2, 2020, and this is day 2 of the 5 days of free group coaching for manifestation, law of attraction, spirituality, all things fun. I want to let you know that it is sunrise here in Hawaii. Look at the full moon is setting behind the mountain. And if you hear chickens or birds, like it's sunrise here, so just don't be distracted. Let that be an invitation to turn more inward again, center yourself, and be more present in the moment. So yeah, today we are going over, I will start with actually having you guys participate in the chat with something you are grateful for. Let's start today with raising our vibration and just saying, and I will do it too, really just in the chat saying like, I am grateful, and then finish the sentence there. So for me, it's like, I'm grateful to be alive, and go ahead and type it in at any time you feel something come up for you that you are grateful for. So I am grateful to share with you. I am grateful to be here with you all from around the world. Yeah, so as I'm talking in these first couple of minutes, go ahead and type in anything that you are grateful for. It could be super, super tiny, or it could be like really like momentous and huge. And today this is just an opportunity for you to share a piece of gratitude, not only for yourself, but to share it with the world, literally the world. We've got Washington, D.C., we've got Idaho, we've got Australia, we've got India, we've got Hawaii right now. And I know that there's more of you. I'm not sure exactly where in the world you are. So yes, take this moment to share what you're grateful for and read through the chat and acknowledge what people around the world are grateful for at this moment. For me, it's October 2. In Australia, it's October 3. So just breathe as we are, yes, raising the vibration of not only this room, but of the world. And you're a part of this. So, oh, Florida's here. Woohoo! Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. Your grandmother's about to turn 84 and she's my best friend. That is so cute. Yes. Hitika, hi. Okay, so today we are starting with gratitude, and I intend to start the rest of my calls with gratitude. It is one of the highest vibrations, and something that I'm choosing to live by every day moving forward. Also, I want to let you know that, yes, my account is about manifesting and how to manifest, but really what I want to tell you here, if you're live or watching the replay, is that you can manifest anything that you want. The secret to it is really just dropping everything. And when I say everything, it's the thoughts, the beliefs, the words, the limitations, dropping everything that doesn't serve that idea of you manifesting everything that you want. In order to do this, what we're about to do and what we're already doing, you have to believe that you deserve to receive what you truly want. I'm going to say that again. You can manifest anything that you want. The secret is in dropping what doesn't serve you manifesting anything you want, and to believe that you deserve to receive what you truly want. Okay, so we are starting day 2 like this. We're just diving in. And I will, yes, oh my gosh, there's so much gratitude right here. I'm just gonna read through it real quick, and then I'm gonna circle around, and then we're going to dive in together, drop in together into grounding and centering, and then start going. So let's review. Grateful to be alive. I am grateful to share with you. I'm grateful for another day. I am grateful to be here with you all from around the world. I am grateful for my grandmother. She is about to turn 84 and is my best friend. I am grateful for things always happening for my highest good. I'm grateful to be able to enjoy this morning. I'm grateful for this experience. And if you're feeling this, let the tingles and let the goosebumps and let the warmth just wash over you. This is good stuff. I am grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to be healthy. I am grateful for my children. I am grateful that I am able to be a part of this training. I am grateful to be able to move countries. I am grateful for this space at this moment. I am grateful for my life, the free oxygen, yes, for my family, loved ones, my dream job. I'm grateful for my health, for my soul. I am grateful for the law of attraction. I am grateful for my surroundings. Yes. See, it's really easy to be grateful, and it's really that easy to raise your vibration. And so, just to add a little bit more, not fire to it, but just to add, let's say, more glitter, more life, and more love into this vibration of gratitude, I'm going to have us all together do our grounding and centering. And if this is your first call with me, this is something I do in all my calls, all my group calls, all my one-on-one calls. If you're sitting, I'm going to have you lean side to side. It's a little bit weird, but go ahead and lean side to side and pull the flesh of your butt cheeks apart. So that you, as your physical being, can be centered in, yeah, there you go, can be centered in your body, your vehicle that you're using in this life, in this moment, to manifest and to be alive and to call in everything that you want for yourself. So as we are centered, just go ahead and feel the physical alignment in your body and close your eyes as I guide you through a very short grounding and centering meditation. So go ahead and begin with deep breath in through your nose and release out your mouth. Deep breath in through your nose and release out the mouth. Number 3, deep breath in through your nose. Fill yourself up with light and hold at the top. Keep holding. And slowly release out the mouth like you're blowing through a straw. Keeping your eyes closed, feeling that wave of life pulsing through you, feeling your heartbeat, feeling your blood move, and tuning into that quiet space within your soul that brought you to this training, to this moment, to this seat where you're physically at in this physical moment. Know that if you are watching live or if you are watching the recording, anything that you are about to experience, learn, ask, feel is valid and is important and is perfect for you and your journey. Go ahead and thank yourself in this moment for showing up for yourself today. And together we will take one deep breath as a group to close this off. So in through our nose. And audible sigh out the mouth. Coming back to your room, coming back to your seat. And when you feel ready, go ahead and open your eyes. And together we will begin day 2. Okay, so type 1111 in the chat if you're feeling alive in this moment. Type 1111 in the chat if you're feeling good, if you're feeling present, and if you're starting to practice the art of allowing when there are sounds and distractions around you while still being centered in your intention and who you are. Yay! All right, guys, let's go. Today, I want to, well, first, if you have questions, specific questions that you want answered today, go ahead and type it in and I will address them. And as you're doing that, or as they come up, just go ahead and type it in. Don't feel like you have to wait to ask your question. Just type it in anytime. Because today we're going to talk about, how to stay focused when manifesting. And also, we're going to dive into relationships. Okay, we have one question. And right here, it's during full moon, yes, which I don't know if you saw, but okay, it already said. During full moon, I feel emotional turmoil so much. What to do then? Girl, you're not the only one. Madhumita, you're not the only one. If you feel crazy or like weird or like overwhelmed, go ahead and type a 0 in the chat. When you notice that it's like full moon time and you're just like, oh, yeah. So you're not alone. Full moon, and let me explain a little bit about this. So, okay, 3D, physical, earth, you can touch, see, smell, taste, hear. Everything that we see here on this planet is physical, it's 3D. Our soul, our infinite being, our conscious awareness, the one who creates, the one who shows up, the one who has the dreams and the highest vision, that is our soul, that is our higher self, and they exist in what's called, the 5D, or like we're an interdimensional awareness, and in this moment we are living on this planet, and we have these physical bodies. The other thing that exists in this life is Earth, the planet, the ball of dirt and things that we live on, and then around us is the sun, and then the thing that floats around us is the moon. And on Earth and on this planet, we are affected by these forces, these physical forces, okay? And then in a full moon, what happens is, okay, I don't have props, but you know what I'm talking about. Earth is here, sun is here, moon is here. And just like the oceans, we are being pulled in different directions. So that's why the tides are bigger, right? In the full moon. And then also for women, our hormones are affected, our bodies, and then men too. Our bodies are like, I don't know what the exact number is, but it's like 70-ish, 80-ish% water. And because of this pull on the earth and everything and all the beings that live on the earth, there is this like polar, and so we feel like, because we're not used to being pulled like that in a physical sense, but then it's also affecting everything that we use as human beings. So if you think of like, you're pulling my head and you're pulling my feet, right? There is space that is being created in between, like, let's say the vertebrae and like the pieces of meat. Of course, it's in a very small scale, but the idea is that we are literally energetically being pulled in different directions. So if you are physically being pulled in different directions, it's gonna feel crazy. And then us being on this planet with the emotions, it's like, what do we do? And then everybody's feeling the same thing. So we're all in that boat. So when full moon is coming and when new moon is coming, it's a different type of energy. But when there's like this huge physical energetic shift, just know that you are going to be affected, and take note of, how did it affect me last cycle or last like moon cycle? How does it affect the people around me? And just start taking note, because we're aware that we are affected in some way. Go ahead and take note. And what you can do is find ways to help yourself ground. And what I have found that has worked for me is physical interaction. And I know it's quarantine, so it's difficult. It may be difficult to, if you live alone, to find somebody to like be with, but like hugs, or just like finding somebody that you trust, that you love, to just share and open with, and just like say everything that you feel, and allow them to hold the space for you to really like say everything without judgment, because that allows you to be free, right? We're being pulled, So that allows you to like release and let go of all the stuff that's been hidden in those corners, right? So just find a space to let it out, whether it's verbally, physically, right? And we're talking about releasing because full moon is about releasing, right? So it could be detoxing something. Everybody's different, but just know that, remind yourself that it's temporary. And also it's going to come back. So this is kind of our challenge as humans, but this is also what we can master. We can master ourselves by exactly what you're doing, noticing, okay, I feel depressed during like when the full moon's coming, or I feel like super angry, and knowing that because you're taking notes and you're already tuning in, that's going to help you clear the things that don't serve you, right? And then allow you to be real with yourself. The whole thing about life is it's really about learning how to be present with yourself, because you are living your life. And when other people try and tell you what to do, well, that's other people telling you what to do and what you should do and what you shouldn't do. So also take what I'm sharing as a grain of salt, but also feel into anything that I'm saying and take what feels aligned and feels good for you and just leave what doesn't, right? Because I can only share from my experience and the experience of people who have shared with me. You may be different. So this is your opportunity to, again, turn inward, master yourself, clear away, and show up present for yourself, right? This is all about empowering yourself. Thank you for that beautiful question, because we all are affected by it in that way. Hitika is asking, how should we get our manifestations to 4D and then 3D to 5D? Okay, yes, this is a great question because it encompasses everything. So today I will address that question and that whole process. I went over it yesterday, but I forgot to record, but I will go over that process right now in relation to relationships. So how many of you want to manifest a relationship or manifest love or manifest a better version of a relationship that you already have? If you want to do that, go ahead and type a 3. 3 in numerology, as you're typing, is all about emotions and sensitivity. And yeah, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it too, because we can always work on what we have. We will always be building on what already exists. So let's say, let's just use me as an example. So I'm in a marriage. I have a husband. I have a family. And another tip from yesterday is to turn all your buts into ands, because buts keep you from moving forward and allow you to add on. Okay, so I have a marriage, I have a husband, and we have a family that relies on us, right? So as my kids grow and as I grow and as you grow and as my husband grows, there are things that change and shift as we as people. So just know that who you were last week, last month, last year is not the person you are in this moment. And if you want to manifest a relationship that is different from the one you currently had, or is different from all the ones you've had in the past, this is perfect that you're here right now, taking in this information and looking at this. So let's say, okay, I want a better relationship. So, okay, that's something you say, yes, I want a better one. But now, in order to do that, you have to get really clear with what better means, because better for me does not necessarily match what is better for you. And if we're in that universal restaurant where we can ask for anything we want and manifest anything we want, we sit down at the table and the universal server goes, what would you like? And you're like, I want a better relationship. And then the server's like, okay. Right? They don't have any idea of what you're talking about. So anytime we're manifesting, you have to be very specific. So maybe it's, how about you guys type in some examples of what you are looking for in a relationship, or what you're looking for in love, or what you're looking for in your journey of expansion and connection with other people. Go ahead and type in a couple of examples so that I can insert it here for you guys. Better communication. I'm in a relationship with my twin flame, which is amazing during this time. Yes, moon time. I tend to be very hot-tempered. I would like to know how to be more kind and calm and understanding. Yes. Okay. Same here. Communication. That's a big thing. Okay. See, everybody. Yes. Communication, emotional alignment. So, okay, just know that the world is a mirror. Okay. Unconditional compassion and light. Yes. Okay. So we are manifesting for this example and in real life, yes, partner I can share my life with, yes, it's about communication. And what that actually means is, at the bottom of it, I'm just going to say it, it's communication with ourselves. It's alignment with ourselves and the ability to feel safe communicating our needs to the world, right? So we're back in the restaurant and the server's like, what would you like? And you're like, I want better communication. And then the server's like, what does that mean? So what is better communication? It is, first off, the ability for you to tap into how you feel. I'm going to say that again. Better communication begins with you being able to tap in and express how you feel. I'm saying this because I work with many people, and right now I'm working with a hypnotherapist, and he is teaching me how to pay attention to what is going on in my body and express it. And it sounds very simple, but if you try it, it's like really hard. So an example of adding better communication is, let's say your significant other or someone that you want to be with, like, says something that triggers you and you're just like, oh, how rude, right? Like, how could you say that? Like, ah, and then like leave the room and slam the door and be like huffing puffing on the other side. Well, there was a lot of miscommunication in that moment. And what you can do instead, here is a parallel universe of that, is, okay, they say something that really bothers you. So then you say, I have a question. When you said that thing, were you intending to offend me, or were you saying something and I misunderstood because I'm feeling like a tightness in my chest, and I'm feeling like kind of like I just want to run away, but I want to make sure that I'm understanding what you're actually trying to tell me right now. So could you please rephrase that or explain? I know it's really hard. It is, because we're not used to diving into our bodies, feeling what's going on, and then verbally expressing it. That's not how we were raised. The culture on this planet right now, it's not that. And so being the change, right, is all about stepping into your power, stepping into the present and being like, okay, this is my shit and I need to own it and I need to tell them right now, because how do I expect somebody to open up and share with me if I'm not doing that? The world is a mirror, guys. And so if there's something bothering you, let's say in a relationship, it's like, takes two, and you have to remember that. So if you're feeling something, and then even if it's moon cycle, like, yes, but if you're feeling something and it doesn't feel right, do your best. And maybe it's with your parents too. Verbalize that you're not sure if you're understanding what they're saying. Take a breath and feel okay and safe and empowered to share what's happening in your body. Just one little statement. Share that. And then ask if they could rephrase it, or ask if you misunderstood, or ask them to basically giving them an opportunity to explain with clarity what it is that they were trying to say. And you guys, that technique can save marriages. That technique can save lives. That technique can just turn things around so quick. Because can you imagine if you were the person who said something random, and that person's usually like, they'll usually huff and puff and slam the door and disappear, and you're like, okay, there they go again, right? But if they were to say something like that, oh, when you said this, did you mean that, or did you mean to do that? Because I'm feeling this, and I just want to make sure that I understand. You'll probably be like, oh, no, oh my God, no, I was just asking if blah, right? So I feel like for the world, it's time for us to be the change, and it's time for us to step up and really like own our shit, actually see it first and then own it, and then be okay with it, and then being okay with sharing it. And this is why we're here. Whoever is on this call, whoever is watching the replay, whoever is interested in self-development, you are a leader. You chose to do this. You chose this path. You chose this path of self-development because you know that you are worth more than what you are getting, and you know that you deserve more than what you have. This is why you're here. You're here to create, you're here to manifest. And now I want to talk about how to do that with the 5D, 3D, 4D. Because, and I've taught this before, but this is very important because most people think that who they are just ends with the edge of their skin. And that's really not true. There's some things going on in the chat. Nicole says, yes, I feel I'm understood. Girl, you are not alone. All this moon stuff and all this misunderstood, like this is real stuff. And you guys, I don't know if I said this already, but this is a global class training right now. And we've got India, we've got Australia, we've got the mainland, we've got Hawaii, we've got so many, we've got Florida, and so many other people who haven't told me where they live. And then people on the replay who are like feeling this and they live somewhere else. This is a human thing. This is not just some people. No. As humans, we are here to communicate and to work together and be together, be in community. And a lot of us have communication issues because we didn't learn that. But now it's time to be the change. Okay, now to manifest with the relationships with 3D, 4D, 5D. Yes, okay, so the better relationship, okay? I see a better relationship in my mind's eye, in my highest vision. That's what I'm manifesting, right? Like, yes, love, hugs, feeling held, feeling seen, right? Feeling heard, all of these things, like being appreciated, right? If you're feeling this type of one, just that like feeling of like being with and like being held and feeling safe and feeling heard. These are things that people want in a relationship, right? We want that physical connection. We want that emotional connection. So whatever you're seeing up here, know that this vision is a vision that you have. And because you have it, it already exists. Again, anything you see up here in the 5D, fifth dimension, already exists because you already see it. Also, because you see it, know that nobody else can see it. Okay? I can't go into James's head and be like, oh yes, he sees this, and this is exactly what he wants. Like, no, that's not how we work. As humans, we are the ones who show up in the present. We are the ones who show up as that infinite being, that conscious awareness, to share what we see, to share what we feel, because we are connected. We're just in different rooms, our bodies. We're just in different rooms experiencing different stuff, and we have to share what's going on in our room. That's how we can create a relationship. That's the beginning. So I see this 5D, okay? Beautiful relationship of love and connection. That's the 5D. Now, coming down one drop into 4D. We don't talk a lot about 4D because 4D is the gateway to the 3D. It's kind of like the passing. 4D is the emotional space. It is the feeling space. And like I was saying yesterday, it is here in the 4D that has the energy that creates, okay? 5D is the what. 4D is the, 4D dictates the speed and the velocity and the intensity of how it falls into the 3D. So if you see this relationship and you feel so good about it and you know you deserve it and you know it's already coming and you know it already exists and you're excited for it to show up, guess what? That relationship's going to be like, whoop, here I am. You called, right? Up here, high vibrations, gratitude, love, excitement, just peace, joy, right? Knowingness through the 4D. Whoop, there's no turns here. And it's going to show up in the 3D. There's no resistance. There's no pushing. There's no doubting. It's there. However, if you see this thing in the 5D, and then in the 4D, you feel like this, like, oh, great relationship, communication, love, being held, all those things. And then you're like, but I don't know, like that never happened to me. And like, who am I to deserve love? And like, only people who have X, Y, and Z have that relationship. And like, I'm not pretty enough, or like I'm too fat, or like I'm not good enough because I don't know how to say these things. And oh my God, then guess what? that relationship from the 5D is gonna be like, wait, I think I'm trying to go into the 3D. Hold on. Wait. Why is there a U-turn? Oh God. Wait, I'm trying to go down. Wait. Hold on. I know there's a way out. And that relationship is just gonna be like not coming because there's no clear path to the 3D. So this ideal relationship's like in this like tangle of a road trying to find you, and it's lost because there's blocks to it. There's subconscious beliefs, the blocks that are like, nope. And then the bad relationships are like, ooh, straight line. Oh yeah, this is easy, right? So this is why all this stuff needs to be shared and needs to be talked about. All these questions are so good because all this love stuff, relationships manifesting from 5D to 3D, it's all invisible. And when you can visualize like what energy does, what it is, how it works, you can begin to manipulate it, and you can begin to shift the pathways through the 4D, through your feeling space, to allow what you want to come, and then also to release what doesn't serve you. Does this make sense? I know I'm talking a lot, but I'm giving different examples, but I'm hoping this is landing. I want to make sure that you guys are understanding how the 5D, the vision, the seeing, the knowing, connects to the 4D with the emotions and the feeling, and then lands in the 3D in the physical, where we can live and experience. Madhumita, I will send you the recording. I'm sure. Does this make sense? I want to make sure. So type 1111 if this makes sense. And if it doesn't, type in your question to get more clarity on what it is that we're sharing here about relationships and manifesting. Okay, Irene, Whitney, yes. Okay, good. So this is landing with you guys. Okay, good. Nikki, perfect. Okay, good, James. Okay, good. So I know we're going a little bit over, but I want to ask you guys, what specific questions do you have about manifesting, about law of attraction, about like staying focused and manifesting? So that's another thing with the staying focused is like, remember that the vision is coming down. And when we doubt that it's, oh, I don't know, it's taking so long. Like I already asked it, like, where is it? That's a block. That's putting a, like a detour sign for your little car. So release the doubt, release the fear, and just like know that it's coming. Be excited, and that'll release any U-turns and time from it coming to you. Hatika, could you repeat about the but and the and? There was some. Oh yes. Okay, so this is a tool that a bunch of you guys liked yesterday, and this one changed my life. And I tell all my people to do this when we're talking. When most of us are talking, there is a tendency to say but. I've answered so much. You're welcome, Nikki. I got you, girl. Okay, so when we're saying, okay, let's say manifesting a job or money. Okay, no, let's do manifesting money. Like, okay, I want to manifest $1 million. I want to manifest $1 million, but I don't like that. Sounds so crazy. That's so much money. Right? There's a but. Okay, I want to manifest $1 million, but like I have no idea how that's gonna come. So there's but. James, how do we really let go and trust the universe? Okay, this is on that topic. So I want to manifest $1 million, but like that's just crazy, and I have no idea how that's gonna come. And like maybe there's some, and then underneath, maybe there's some resistance to having $1 million because there's some fear around losing it, or there's some fear around being judged by others by having that much money, or maybe there's a fear that because you're going to have that much money, there's going to be many more problems that are attached to it. And when we want money, but we have those money blocks or abundance blocks, guess what? That's the U-turn, right? Like the $1 million is like, yeah, and you're like, but I have no idea. And then it's like, and then you're like, but it's so much money and people will like judge me. And it's like, girl, I'm trying to get to you, but you keep putting shit in my way. That's part of not trusting the universe. It's the universe is you. The vision that you see is for you to see and is for you to bring in. So if you see it, trust that it's coming. The fun part is in the how, because we're here playing in the present, in the physical, in the awareness. So Manifesting $1 million without the buts sounds more like, I am manifesting $1 million, and I know that it's coming, and I know that I could make so much good change in the world with it, and I know that I can help so many people, and I know that I will feel so good, and I know that when I get that $1 million, I will be able to give back so much more than I ever have in my entire life. And I know that when I get that $1 million, that I'm going to feel so happy and so free and so powerful to share, to change, to shift, to help my mother, to help my son, like whatever it is. Find the reasons why what's coming to you is a good thing. Find all the reasons why what you want to come to you, why it's coming to you specifically. Because if $1 million goes to Grace and $1 million goes to Lizelle, well, I know what I'm doing with it, and I know how I'm going to change the world, and I know what positive ripples in the world that I can create. I don't know what Grace is up to, so I can't say anything about her wish, right? I can't say like, you $1 million, okay. Like, no, we can't do that. And then the other thing is, when we want to manifest something, anything, and we see somebody getting it, oh, okay, this might connect to here. What if it seems as if others get the millions easier, and it seems as if it takes more for me to get those millions? Yes. So, okay, this is perfect. That's so perfect. Okay, someone is getting millions of dollars, and you're over here like, okay, when's my turn? Hello, been asking for like 10,000 years. And they like just asked last week. Well, it's because of the expectation, the blocks, the like, why, like, where is mine? Like the lack of gratitude that we have for our journey. And we're being so deep in the illusion that we are separate from each other. So how to clear that is to remember that we are all connected. And let's say Grace got the $1 million. You have to remember that Grace is just another version of you. And when Grace gets her $1 million, she is energetically tied to you. We all are. That's why we're all here on this planet at this moment, because we're all connected. So remember that Grace, the one who got the millions of dollars, is connected to you. So you have to look at her as if she's another version of you. She's just a part of you that lives outside of your body on this planet. So you have to be like, oh my God, I am so happy for you. This is crazy. I can't believe it. And you have to celebrate with her. You have to be in the high vibe. You have to be super grateful. You have to be very happy. You have to congratulate her. You have to be so happy for her as if it's going to your bank account. You have to do that because guess what? The universe is watching. The universe is always watching. So let's say you're in the restaurant with Grace and she's sitting at the same table as you, and the server goes, what would you like? And you're like, $1 million, please. And the server's like, okay. And then Grace says, I'll have $1 million, please. And the server's like, okay. And then Grace is like, it's coming. And you're like, dude, where is it? I already put in my order. Like, what the hell? Like, hello? Like, oh my God. And like, they're getting their $1 million, like over there. Like, what the hell? And then the server's like, here, Grace, here's your $1 million. And you're like, oh, hello, I ordered the same thing. The server's going to be like, okay, and kind of like want to disappear. However, if the server brings $1 million to Grace right in front of you and you're like, ooh, that looks so yummy. Oh my God, this is so exciting. Yay. Like literally really feeling that, the server's going to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to get yours too. Right? We live in the illusion that we are separate from each other. But the truth is that we are all connected. And so when somebody has something to celebrate, it's not about, what about me? It's all about, wow, like you did that, I could do that too. Why? Because I'm just as powerful as them. Because I'm alive right now, and if it's possible for them, it's possible for me. And the kicker, because I know them, or because I see this, because it's in my awareness, that means I am getting closer to it happening to me. So if you want to manifest, for example, $1 million, go make friends with people who have friends who have $1 million. Surround yourself with the people who are surrounded by people that you want to be around, whose life you want to be like. It's law of attraction. Take this opportunity right now, this call, this moment, to step back from your life and be like, is this really what I want? Yes or no? Are there parts of it that I like and that I want to bring forward with me in the future? Absolutely. Take those with you. Are there things that I do not want to take forward with me? Are there things that I just never want to see again? Absolutely. But take those things. Okay, I'm going to use my breakfast bar that I don't like in my life. Take that breakfast bar and be like, I see you. And I thank you for getting me to this point in my life. But where I'm going is not a place that you can help me. So I'm going to leave you here. But I thank you so much because you brought me here. And if I wasn't here, I can't go there. So thank you, thought, belief, person, idea, shirt. Thank you. We're going to part ways now, but I will never forget you. And I'm so grateful that you brought me here. So here I go, put you down, and then be off. So it's leaving that which does not serve you, leaving that behind. Thoughts, beliefs, right? Limitations. Why me? I don't deserve that beautiful thing. I'm not pretty enough. This never, right? I never, but leave all of that. Say thank you, thank you, thank you. Leave it behind so there's no resistance and there's no revenge like, you didn't leave me in love and it's going to come eat you at night. Leave it, set it down. Give that thing, idea, person, belief, closure. Let them know, communicate clearly to it what is happening so that it knows everything's energy, everything's alive, so that it knows its place and that you are the one in charge. You are the creator, you are the manifester, you are the one who is here to change the world, to change your world, to create your universe, to create anything and everything, because everything is possible, especially now when this type of information is free to the world. I'm going to read here a couple of things. When you want something and say your friend gets it before you just need, you're also aligning with the thing. Yes, Hatika, exactly. And Kareen says, I know the law of attraction works and I've manifested many, many things into my life using this knowledge. Sometimes I feel like even though I know it works, I get lazy or just forget to use it. It feels like work or a task. How do I make manifestation an unconscious mindset? Yeah, okay. This is perfect to end today's training on, because I feel this. And yeah, I think you guys are feeling this too, because there's a lot of like questions around this invisible stuff and energy and movement and how does it work, right? How do I make it more, how do I make this with easy or easier or with more ease or flow? How do I make manifestation an unconscious mindset? I giggle because manifesting is really unconscious. It happens all the time. Whitney says, thank you so much. I needed to hear this right now. You're so welcome, Whitney. I see you, girl. Thank you for showing up. So how do I make manifestation an unconscious mindset? You're already doing it. It's already done. Everything that you have in your life exists because you unconsciously or consciously manifested it. Remember, we have these subconscious blocks, these fears, these limiting beliefs of like not good enough or like I can't or like whatever it is. Everyone's different for different topics. So we manifest what we don't want, or we manifest a state that we don't want unconsciously, subconsciously. So how to manifest what we want subconsciously is to know that you deserve it, is to clear those self-limiting things, is to take note. Okay, when I literally, your homework, if you're on here, is to look at yourself in the mirror and say to yourself, I see you. Just say I see you to yourself in the mirror. And then take a step back from yourself while you are looking at yourself in the mirror and ask, Are you happy with everything that you have in your life? Again, yes, no question. And then ask yourself while you're looking in the mirror, why? Why are you happy or why are you not happy? And I will tell you the answers will come, and you will know exactly when you have conversations like that with yourself, what needs to be let go, what will serve you and future you to let go. And also, you will tell yourself what you want, what you really need with more clarity. This is a very powerful exercise because when we look into a mirror, we look like we're separate from ourselves. It's the illusion. And when you can kind of step back and look at yourself like that from afar, it kind of like makes things real. So how to make it unconscious is to be conscious about what you want and what you know you deserve and what you see, knowing that what you see, remember, is meant for you. It's coming. So trust that. Trust that. Trust that your vision is your vision and that you're here to make it happen. You're here to bring it into the 3D. Love yourself enough to tell yourself that you deserve more. Love yourself and trust yourself enough to hold yourself as you feel all the things you're going to feel when you look at yourself and talk to yourself in the mirror like that. How do you make it an unconscious mindset? Is to begin living it. There's enough talking about it. There's enough scrolling through it. There's enough thinking about it. There's more, way more than enough thinking about it. Now it's time to do. So I feel like I'm activating you guys, but this is really just waking yourself up to the power. Yeah, I know you're like, yeah, girl, it's true. I shared in my email with you guys, like my journey. I finally feel safe enough to share all of this information live with you guys and like answer your questions and be with you because I'm with you on this journey. I'm not better. I'm not higher. I'm not fast. I'm none of that. I am just on an island in the middle of the ocean living this journey and sharing it with you, knowing that, wow, like if I'm going through this, like thousands of other people are, so I'm going to make an account and show people like they're not alone and like they can do this and that they're already doing this and just show you like how you're already doing this. And if you're not happy with your results, how to shift those little things. Because right now there is a lot of energy on the planet, on this 3D world, and we know that we're shifting into something better, more aligned. And like with all the craziness happening in the world, it's really a decluttering of the energy, decluttering what doesn't serve humanity, decluttering everything. So the energetic closet of the world is being thrown wide open and everyone's seeing everything, and it's very overwhelming. So to know that, you know what, because we're decluttering, we just have to get all the crap out so that we can put back only what's in alignment. And that's what you're doing with your relationships. That's what you're doing with your finances. That's what you're doing with your job. That's what you're doing with how you feel about yourself. And I hope today that you learned a few different tools, or maybe even just downloaded some information that's going to help you move forward in that today, this week, this month, this year. Go ahead and type 1111 if you did learn something new. If you do feel like you were activated in some way, type 1111 if you're feeling like more empowered, like ready, like yes, I can, and yes, I will, and yes, I already am. Because that is my intention with these calls, with my coaching, with anything that I share. Yes, 1111 everywhere. Yes, thank you so much. I want to thank you guys for showing up, because without you, I don't have the questions and the prompts to dive in. And without you guys as a group, we feel like we're alone, right? So in the beginning, someone shared about like feeling crazy with the moon, and then I said type a 0 if you're feeling that too, and like 00000, like if she didn't ask, she would continue to feel alone, and if there was no one in the room, she would continue to feel like you're alone. Thank you, Lizelle. Yes. So this is why we're here. We are here to be in community with each other, to collaborate, to work together, to share, and to literally like hold each other's hands as we're like walking through this crazy path on earth, being like, yeah, this is where we're going. I got you. I see you. Oh, you're going through that. I just went through that. And this is what happened. And oh my God, how did you do that? And oh my God, you got $1 million. Ah, this is so cool, right? So aligning yourself with the people who live, breathe, think, act the way that you want to, connecting with them, law of attraction, you're going to eventually find more of them, because like attracts like. And the fact that you're here watching live or the replay is proof that you are on the path towards your alignment, because I am on my path towards alignment, and I am surrounding myself with more and more people who are bringing the alignment out of me so much that it is just pouring out. So continue to connect with me, continue to connect with each other. I want you guys to drop your Instagrams right now, and I will go ahead and drop your Instagram and like take note on your journal, write down these handles, and just start following each other, because we are all on this journey. And if you're here, like, you know that we are just people who are waking up to our power. And if we can support each other as we move forward in our lives, even if it's just like hearting something, just knowing that we are connecting people all around the world right now, to be and step into more of who we are, to manifest the lives that we truly see for ourselves, that we know we deserve, that we want so badly. And having that support, you know, not just from me, right, but from each other, is going to be really huge, because we're not alone. We're not alone. So yes, yes. And go ahead, you guys, take notes. I'm going to leave that open for you guys. Take notes, copy everybody's Instagram, and just acknowledge that these people are on their journey with you. And yes, even though they live in different parts of the world, we are all connected. Yes, yes. Also, whoever has their video on, and if you want to turn your video on, I want to take a group picture today, to share on Instagram. And I'm going to do this every day too. I just forgot yesterday. And if you want to do it too, go ahead. So if you want to be in this picture or boomerang, go ahead and turn on your camera, and we'll do like a smile or whatever you want. So if you guys are ready. Okay. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay. I will tag you guys in here. And if that is all, oh my God, this is like an hour trading. I appreciate you guys for your time, for your questions, for participating, for typing all your 1111s, your statements of gratitude, your questions, your fears, your just being open. And I am so honored to hold this space for you, and to feel like I'm with you on this journey, because I am. So thank you, thank you, thank you to all. 3 more days of this. Tell your friends, tell anybody who you know that you love, like is interested in learning more about this stuff. Like, how can I explain this? I don't know. Just like join tomorrow. Here's the link. Just bring your questions and bring your beautiful faces. And I will see you tomorrow and the next 3 days. So have a beautiful day. And I'll see you guys on Instagram, and I'll see you guys in here later. Have a beautiful day. Bye.